Hole punched on that one, center punched on that one, pretty good. Today we're going to be taking a look at this folding shooting mat from Savior Equipment. We'll start out talking about the deployment on this thing. Super easy with the folding design, deployment super quick, super easy, and when it's time to fold it up, well, that's super quick and super easy as well. Here we are with the mat, and a couple things to point out is, first of all, the way this thing deploys, the way it folds up, it always keeps the part that you're going to lay on from touching anything on the part that touches the ground. And that's going to be good if you're putting this mat out on the sand or the dirt or the grit, maybe the mud or the wet or whatever it might be. As far as comfort level on this thing, it does have a little bit of padding on this back side. Not the most padding I've seen from a shooting mat, but I'll tell you why it really doesn't matter in this case, and I'll explain that a little later on. Definitely more padding and more comfortable than a traditional yoga mat. So for doing something like my daily planks on this thing, or, you know, doing your push-ups, makes a pretty good exercise mat, I suppose. Hopefully I didn't jack the microphone up too much there doing those exercises. But yeah, a lot of cool features with this thing. Do want to put a few rounds down range. Before we do that, as always, safety is going to be first. I got my eyes on. If I can grab my ears and get them in, we'll get this thing started. All right, everything is set up. Time to put some rounds down range using this shooting mat here. Going to use my little Savage Mark II rifle here. This one I've used multiple times in small bore precision competition. And what it likes to eat is Ely black box match ammo. So that's what we're going to be using for ammo today. And got a target down there, 50-foot, 3-position small bore rifle training target. And you can pick up a copy of that for free over on the CloverTac website. So let's put a few rounds on that target, see how comfortable this thing is when we actually use it for its intended purposes here. Here we go. See if we can hole punch some of those targets. Oh yeah. Really comfortable on the elbows. Now, normally in a competition setting, I would probably be wearing some types of sleeves or elbow pads. Would definitely have a sling in the prone position like this. So, here we go, second shot. Definitely comfortable. Like I said earlier, not the most padding I've ever seen on a mat. But definitely plenty enough to get the job done. Hole punched on that one, center punched on that one, pretty good. Pretty good. So, coming up on about halfway here. I'm kind of rushing this. In your typical small bore 3-position, you would have about 15 minutes in prone. I don't want to run the video out that long, so I am rushing shots a little bit. Also, the talking is not helping much either, but I'm in the white on every one of those. I'm breaking white, so it's all good in the hood. Got about 3 left. This is some fairly expensive ammo to be testing out a shooting mat with too, but definitely want to use the right ammo for the right job. And this being a shooting mat with a competition rifle, this Ely match is definitely the way to go. There's all 10 shots. Broke wide on all 10. So what I was talking about earlier, the thickness on this mat and the comfort level, does have a little bit of padding, but it's also got some rigidity to it. I think though, you know, unlike a very expensive plush competition shooting mat, when you factor in the portability of this thing, the way that it keeps, I should say, the clean side from the dirty side separate, ease of deployment, ease of folding it back up, and just all the other cool innovations in a shooting mat that this thing offers. It's plenty comfortable enough. I can see this being used in a competition setting, maybe even out in a hunting setting or something like that. I don't think you could go wrong, and I'm not surprised. Again, Savior Equipment makes some really good stuff. So as for this video, we're done. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to change for our freedom.